Welcome everyone to another edition of the Rocco Pasafumi movie review, and always with an interesting movie review.
Yes.
I give you our movie critic. He is Rocco Pasafumi.
Thank you very much, Howie. And yes, indeed, I do have an interesting movie this week. It is none other than Ready Player One, directed by the one and only Steven Spielberg. It stars Ty Sheridan and Olivia Cooke. It is based on the novel by Ernest Cline. It takes place in the future when the creator of a virtual reality world known as the Oasis dies. He releases a video that challenges all Oasis users to find his Easter egg or hidden item, which will give the finder his fortune. The great thing about Ready Player One is that for the first time, we've had so many years of video games being sort of a big part of entertainment in the last couple of years, especially in my coming of age. Video games have grown by leaps and bounds in terms of the share of people's desire for entertainment. I feel like Ready Player One is probably the best representation of why people love playing video games on film, in my opinion. It's very sophisticated in this type of story because it's basically, the Oasis is not more than just a game, it's a whole world. Basically, it's like this very escapist world that people young and old can travel to kind of escape the dismal realities that they live in. And with this story, it's centered on a teenager, and it's perfect because a teenager is sort of the ideal, sort of perfect fit for anybody who wants to escape into the world of a video game. The movie kind of has some flaws here and there. One particularly that I should mention is that the characters, a lot of the characters are not very fleshed out, so there are some characters that you don't really feel that you spend a lot of time getting to know. But the main characters are characters that, the most important parts are them, so there's a good amount on them. And of course it has all the classic elements of what makes Spielberg movies so fun, which is the great adventure, the great sense of wonder that he brings to his movies. Like, you really feel like you watch this movie and you really are just like awestruck by the world. You feel like you want to be in this world and you never want to come out of it. So it has that, that thing that has made Steven Spielberg one of the greatest filmmakers in terms of sheer entertainment value. I mean, he's done this in Jaws and Raiders of the Lost Ark and Jurassic Park, and he does it again with this. And like I said, it's not perfect, in terms of, character development, and it's gonna rub some people the wrong way because with this type of story, it involves a world where a lot of it is based on nostalgia, so if you're not familiar with all the references in the movie, it might be a little lost on you. But I think for anybody who is curious about why people of my age and young people in general, they love to play video games, I think this is the perfect kind of movie for you to see. I think that you'll be fascinated in terms of just the level of escapism that the story of this brings you. And we've seen so many movies that they're so based on CGI, and what I like about this is it's kind of like Transformers, which is probably the penultimate CGI movie of the last couple of years, but it's like a much smarter version of it. And I think that will definitely make this one of the best, what we call popcorn movies of 2018. So I definitely feel that this is definitely a must-see movie, particularly in the theaters. If you need to go to a movie and you're seeing a movie in the theater, this is the movie to see, bar none. So I give Ready Player One 4 out of 5 stars. So thank you very much.
All right, Rocco, thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.